Thank you so much for checking out this free video. If you don't mind, please click like and subscribe.
We get the start of a custom rap video with Mercedes Muppet. And it's Harley Cameron rapping
fucking awesome
as herself and also rapping as the Muppet. I believe they did put the whole thing online, which I need to seek out because it was a great song, but Harley pulls the cord on her own promo. And suddenly she's just sitting down in a dark room by herself, no Muppet, no silliness. She says it's true, not that long ago she didn't know how to wrestle at all, but there was a point where she didn't know how to rap or sing or play guitar or speak Chinese either. And she learned all of those very quickly. So thank you, Mercedes, for calling me a loser. You've motivated me to work harder and learn quickly. I don't want to ride the Monet train. I want to drive it. You will feel the wrath. And she is still the most entertaining person in wrestling.
I thought this promo was awesome. I liked the beginning of it, showing all of her talents. I liked the second part where she got serious.
It's not. She can do comedy, but this is not a comedy act.
She explained why, even though she was new, she could win. All of the talented things she was able to do that at one point she couldn't do, but now she could because she learned quick. And, guys, we've been watching this for a long time. How long have we been watching AEW?
5.5 years now?
5.5 years. So, I want to ask you all a question. I want you to think about this with your brain and not your heart, okay? For all of you that want Harley Cameron to win the title from Mercedes Moné this coming Saturday night, without thinking with your heart, think with your brain. In 5.5 years, how many times has Tony made a change like that?
Very rarely.
To the best of my knowledge, the answer is never. Mm-hmm. So, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I certainly would not get your hopes up for that happening.
I guess we'll see.
But it should.
It would be a great moment.
I mean, it would be awesome.
Yeah. And you could do the whole, Mercedes obviously want a rematch. You can build to that. It doesn't mean, Mercedes is the end of the road. All sorts of things they could do. We shall see.
Shadow says, didn't he do that for Private Party? No, Private Party's been around for 5 years. And Private Party, the Young Bucks were going to lose the tag team titles, one way or the other. It was either going to be to Private Party or any of a number of other teams. And there were like 3 teams that were in line to beat the Young Bucks for the tag titles. And the only change he made was after he saw the Private Party match with the Young Bucks on the pay-per-view, he decided, okay, it'll be Private Party instead of this team, or this team. I do not think that Mercedes has been champion as long as she has and won 4 belts. And his long-term plan was she was going to lose the title in Australia. So this is a very, very different situation than what happened with Private Party.
Gun Club versus Hurt Syndicate. It was Texas. The Guns had their fans, but this Hurt Syndicate is just beloved. Can't tell you how much these fans love these dudes. And they dominate right away. Manhandling, quick commercial break. Have the heat on Austin, who really is excellent, by the way. Austin Gunn's a very good pro wrestler. And there's all sorts of teases and cutoffs, and Colton finally gets a hot tag. The Guns make a comeback. Things get a little clunky for a while, but Shelton super kicks Austin's head off, and everyone's happy again. And there's suplexes and spine busters and corner knees and spears, and the Hurt Syndicate have, in fact, hurt people, as promised. This is excellent. This show rules.
Yeah, this was a great match. I'll say it again because I like being that broken record. Turn the fucking Hurt Syndicate babyface.
It is funny you should mention that.
The fans are chanting MVP. They're singing, "We hurt people." They're totally into them. They're like, what do we do? They need to be babyfaces. Well. It's an ongoing. It's not just them. It's like this has happened many times in AEW history, where a person is miscast. They are not being booed as a heel, they are not being cheered as a babyface. It's obvious that they should be something else, but this is exactly the thing I was talking about with Harley. This is what Tony's idea is right now. They are heels. I don't know why, but that's what they are. The Hurt Business should be babyfaces. Hangman needs to turn babyface. It was very obvious for a long time that Tony Storm needed to turn babyface. It was very obvious that Mercedes Moné should be a heel. If people are miscast, switch them. Someone else can switch that people don't care as much about.
It is a thing, too, where any act that is booked like the Hurt Syndicate, where they come out looking cool, do a bunch of cool shit, win 80% of the match, and then win, AEW has never had a babyface booked that way. They've had a number of heels booked that way, so the fans cheer for them. But they haven't had a superhero to cheer for. Hobbs was there for a minute a week or two ago, and he's not, like, dead in the water or anything, but they need someone who comes out, looks cool, does a bunch of cool shit, and wins every single time, and the fans are supposed to cheer for them.
Are you heading to Las Vegas for WrestleMania? If so, clear some time on the calendar because we have a lot of great events. It's our annual convention, the WrestlingObserver.com/F4W online convention in Las Vegas this year on WrestleMania weekend. April 18th, Friday, April 19th and 20th. We got special events every day. Friday will be the Dave Meltzer, Bryan Alvarez live Q&A. You can show up. We've got a meet and greet. Perhaps we'll have some merch. And you can ask us any question that you would like at the live Q&A. This will not appear as a podcast, a video podcast, audio podcast. You can only see and hear the Dave Meltzer, Bryan Alvarez Q&A if you attend live. That is April 18th at noon at the beautiful Palms Resort Casino in Las Vegas. We will also have wrestling watch parties. Have you ever wanted to watch wrestling with Dave Meltzer? 2 wrestling watch parties coming up that weekend, as well as 2 after parties. What is an after party? It's exactly what it sounds like. After WrestleMania, both nights, you'll be able to come back to a suite. I'll be there, Dave, a bunch of other friends and subscribers, and you'll get to party. We'll have alcohol, food, and more. These are the after parties after WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. If you want to go, you got to buy your tickets now. Tickets available for everything at f4wonline.com/Vegas. Easy. f4wonline.com/Vegas. Did I mention we're going to have a group dinner at Texas Day Brazil? It's an all-you-can-eat steakhouse, all-you-can-eat steak. I hear some of you right now, I don't eat meat. Doesn't matter. They have the best salad bar you'll ever see. Texas Day Brazil. You can grab your tickets for that meet and greet / dinner as well. Where? F4wonline.com/Vegas. See you there.